Okay, so this is page 45. Okay, and today is 020320. I don't know what that was. All right, so this is algebra tiles. And there's a little bit of a typo here. There's not supposed to be a Y here. Okay, so I'm going to cross out that Y. Okay, a couple things about algebra tiles is they're a great way to represent algebra and they're a great way to solve things. We need to learn how to use them properly. Okay, so first thing you need to do is identify your values here. The big square, these are x squares. Okay, this one's an x squared. The small one is going to be an x. And the small square is going to be a 1. Okay, these are kind of like your coins. These are your pouches. We are not going to be using this one in solving, but we are going to be using it in writing polynomials. Okay, and we're going to practice drawing them first. And then we're going to use them to solve a little bit later. Okay, so let's just practice drawing them first. So a couple side notes. It says shaded shapes are negative values. I'm going to use red shapes. Red equals negative. Okay, red is negative values. Okay, so this one is 2x squares, 5x's, and a 1. Okay, so I'm going to start off with that first one, 2x squares. The x squares look like this, so I'm going to have two of those. 1, 2. That's x squared. That's x squared. I have two of them. The next one is 5x, so I should have 5 rectangles. But again, if they're negative, they'll be red. If not, they're just going to be, I'm going to use blue. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5. And then I have a 1 here. Again, that's not negative, so I'm just going to put a little square there. There we go. 2x squares, and then I have 5x is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then I have a 1. There you go. Okay. The next one starts off as a negative, so I'm going to draw a same thing, x squared, but now it's red. Okay. And then I have 2x's, 1, 2. Okay. All right. So there's 2x's, 1, 2. And it should be fairly easy. I'm just going to do one more with you guys, and then I'll let you guys finish off this page. Okay. Again, we have 4x squares, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then we have 3 negative x's, 1, 2, 3, because they're red. And then a positive 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Okay. Now, that's just modeling, just showing you the parts. Okay. Here, you're going to do the reverse. Okay. I'm just going to label them here. That's an x squared, and there's 1 of them. These are x's, and I have 2 of them. These are 1s, and there are 2 of them. Okay, and I'm done. I made a mistake here though. This one right here are not negative because they are not shaded, so that one should be blue, and this one is negative, so that one should be red. Okay, and that's my polynomial. There it is. Okay, again, one more time. These represent x squares. These are x's, and they're negative, so there's 3 of those. Negative 3x, and those should be red. Okay, and this is 3 here, plus 3, that's those. Okay, so if I write them out, I have 2x squares, that's these 2. I have negative 3x, that's these 3. And then lastly, I have 3 positive, plus 3. Okay, you can go and do that. And solve this page. Okay. Now the next page is polynomials, and what you notice is they crossed out 1, 2, 3 of these, and they crossed out 1, 2, 3 of these. Why? Because if they're the same, they cross out and become 0. So I'm gonna do the same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And whatever's left over is what I'm going to write. 1x, a negative, and a negative 1. Okay. And then we're going to use these to solve. So go ahead and finish off this page. And this page is kind of like the previous one. You're just going to draw them. And then together as a class, we're going to use them to solve these equations on the next page.